taking a look off to the right. We've got two of our sports stadiums out here right now. We've got the nice charcoal colored dome that's known as Safeco Field, home to the Seattle Mariners, our baseball team. They have a retractable roof in there, which is semi-important here in the city, because that means that we don't get any rained out games. If it started to rain, they just close the top, and everything's good to go. It takes about 12 to 15 minutes. No, not both of them. Only one of the stadiums has a roof. Century Lake Field, with the white arches on it, was intended to be an open stadium because Paul Allen, owner of the Seahawks, co-founder of Microsoft, wanted to have people play out the elements because it made for more exciting games. But the trick was, he wanted it to be as loud as the Kingdom was down here before these stadiums were here. So how do you have an open stadium that's super loud? Well, they designed it in such a way where it was kind of this clam shape, which allowed a lot of the noise from the field to go right back down on the field. So we already have some really loud fans in the first place. That's why we're known as the 12th man on the field. But the design of that building kind of helped us out in a way. We have one of the loudest stadiums in the entire world. In fact, for a very brief period, we had the loudest in the entire world at 136.6 decibels. That's quickly got taken away by Kansas City Chiefs about 2 months later. I heard a couple of woos inside of there. Not my favorite people on the boat right now. No, I'm just kidding. Looking over to our right, we're going to get a record back, by the way. Anyway, off to our right, we got one of our big container ships here. You can see some of these longshore workers moving back and forth. In fact, if you want to crane your head a little bit, they're dropping some cranes or dropping some containers off to the back of the ship there. On these vessels, you can see they're pretty well packed. There's nothing empty spaces there. But I can tell you right now that that is a very, very full ship, and all you have to do is look at the red line along the side of that vessel. When that red line touches the blue paint, that's the legal load limit of the vessel. If you saw a vessel that had virtually no containers on it, and it still had that line going like that along the side, that close to the water, it'd still be a very full ship. So if you see a lot of red paint, then you know that it's empty for the most part. That also leads into the question, do any of these containers ever fall off into the ocean? The answer is yes. Lots and lots of them. In fact, they say that on average, anywhere between 2,000 to 4,000 per year, and on exceptionally stormy years, it could be upwards of 10,000 or so. And I heard somebody mention a second ago, and I kind of work into that here for a second, just because it does work completely into Washington State here. There was a time back in 1992 where a ship headed for Tacoma, Washington, my little hometown to the south of us here, was heading 500 miles south of the Aleutian Chain when it caught the outskirts of a massive tropical storm, which sent 30-foot swells along the side, knocking over about 12 containers, one of them tumbling and tumbling and tumbling until it crashed into the water and spilled out into the wild 28,000 yellow rubber duckies. And beavers and turtles and all kinds of other little bats. It's turning the Pacific to the largest bats ever. And that was actually a really interesting science experiment for people here in Seattle. We had a lot of oceanographers who got really excited about it. And we're trying to figure out where the ocean tide would take all these little rubber duckies. What we started doing was contacting beach homeowners around the world and saying, hey, when you find one of these, let us know where you found it. And over time, they started finding them washing up along the shores of Alaska, other parts of the western Washington and Oregon, and they had an idea, just based off of what the El Nino currents were doing that year, they thought that some of those might be driven up into the Arctic and might end up somewhere else in the world. And about 3 years later, they found several washing up along the shores of Scotland. And they eventually worked their way into the ice in the Arctic. People leaving all the way over there to get released out to that side. So again, one of the biggest experiments out here. And that's I guess the best part of that about that is the fact that people got 3 yellow rubber duckies out of the meeting. So kind of a good thing to do. But with that, folks, we are really, really close to Pier 55 where we started our journey today. Not only am I a tour guide, but I'm also responsible for tying up this boat to the dock. So I need